All right, trigonometry is measurement using triangles, and we do that by looking at the angle and the sides in ratio. And we know that with right-angled triangle, there's three basic rules. Sine, it's not sin, it's sine of an angle is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine of an angle is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan of an angle is opposite over hypotenuse. Now we know that we can remember these by SOHCAHTOA or some old hags. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, can't always hide their old age. There's a whole lot of other rules that help you remember it, but that's the one that I remember it with. Now let's have a look at this example. It says write the fraction for sine, cosine and tangent, because it is a fraction, for both y and x. So if I look at sine y, this is the opposite, this is the adjacent, and this is the hypotenuse, because the adjacent's next to, and the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, which is 40 on 41. Cosine y is adjacent over hypotenuse, and the adjacent is 9, so it's 9 on 41. And tan y is opposite over adjacent, which is 40 on 9. Now I'm going to change colours for the x because things change around. Sorry, it's z. With z, the opposite is now 9. The hypotenuse doesn't change, but the adjacent becomes the 40. So the sine of z is opposite over hypotenuse, which in this case is 9 on 41. The cosine of z is adjacent on hypotenuse, and in this case that's here, 40 on 41. And the tan of z is opposite, which is 9 on adjacent, which is 40. Okay, we're just going to talk about using your calculator. I'll bring mine up. You'll be getting one like this, so I'll use this one. So if I want to put in degrees and minutes, don't forget degrees is out of 1 degree is 60 minutes and 1 second is 60 as well. So if I want to calculate the cos of 46 degrees 26 minutes, I go cos 46 degrees DMS 22 minutes, and the information for that is actually written here. So I've written the calculator steps, and you get an answer of point. I've put that in the wrong way. This is a different example here, but we'll go with this one anyway. It's 0.6900. So 0.6900. Now, if I want to put in to find b, whenever I'm finding an angle, I've got to do the second function, and that's what I've done over here. Second function, sine, 0.8315. It gives me 56 degrees 20.25. If I go this DMS, it will give it to me 56 degrees, 15 minutes and 11.28 seconds. So the answer is, and it's down here, 56 degrees. If I want to find tan A to the 2/5, again I'm finding an angle, so I've got to go second function tan, 2 on 5, equals, and it wants it to the nearest minute, so I go DMS, so it's 21 degrees 48 minutes. Now there'll be heaps of time for you to practice both of those concepts before we move on to using trigonometry.